What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Guys, I can't believe it. Just Pearly Things has actually did something right. I can't believe it. She's actually made a statement right. And so what I want to do is to actually read what she's gotten right based on Twitter. And I'm going to even give her a particular shout out for this. I want you guys to acknowledge this screenshot. She says here, I know a girl that drove 4 hours to go on a date with a guy. She told him she was in the area, but really she wanted to see him. She spent $300 to possibly go on the first date with him. They ended up married. If I had to give men one piece of advice and what to look for in a girl, I would say look for the girl that type of desire. With that type of desire, I believe she meant to say. Girls that make you jump through hoops to be with them don't want to be with you. Let me talk about that. I want to build on that if I can. Brothers, I'd like to build that up because a lot of us, and look at academics. Let me use Brother Academics as an example. Men, we like conquering and winning, right? I was having this conversation with Brother Jay out of Baltimore. He was here in Kampala and he was discussing the same thing. So I want to give him credit for this conversation. Men, we want to win as a group or in the industry that we are in. Okay. Now, after we win, and typically when you win, people got to be in the same team, the same organization, the same values to want to win. If they don't, you get them out. Those who want to win will put in the effort and the time to develop. Those who don't want to, we get rid of them, right? Me and Dima, me and Tati, my production staff, I've been with them for years. We've been very successful in this business. We have the goal to win every day, overnights every day. Now, let me talk about when we get with women. When we get with women, for whatever reason, we may not have a plan, but well, she is thick. Let me chase her because the booty is fat, but she don't really like you, may not care about you, not interested in you, not so serious about you, playing silly games with you. But we feel like, well, man, maybe that's a test. Okay. It's hard to get along with the girl. It's hard to get along with the lady. The lady is not, as you would consider, listening. She's not following the instructions as a man that you'd like to give her. And what happens when you chase after somebody that won't need to be there, then they're not sold on you. It's just like working in the business with somebody who's not sold in the operation on the team. If they're not sold on you, get them out of there quick. It's the same concept. Everything is works like this in life. They don't want to be there. Help them go because they are holding up some spot for somebody that want to be there. What happens with us as black men and men in general? We go and look for a lady. She thick. We really want her to be there. She don't want to be there. What do? The women that want to be there, we don't want to deal with them. And that would be our easiest relationships. If we think about it, oh no, I really like this other girl. I mean, it's always like that. The girl that you really like, you know, she all right. She may be looking okay, but the booty might not sit like you want it to sit. The top might not be as high as you want it to sit. So you want this other girl, but that other girl don't want you, man. It's one chick. I'm gonna tell you a story. There's a chick I used to clap her cheeks a lot. And at one point she really liked me. She stopped. So she played games with me, a lot of them. She would come over. No, this is no BS. She would even get butt naked in the bed. And every time for about a year and a half, she was on the period. She would literally put the tampon in there, even if she wasn't on there. I think she might even go to the kitchen and get some ketchup or stuff on it, just whatever, right? Then she would come over there and say, oh, I can't give you none because I'm not feeling well. All of this was, look, the woman didn't want nothing to really do with me, right? The point was, it was a punishment for me for chasing her, thinking that it was the same way before when it had already passed. That time had gone. I needed to accept that time had already gone. I didn't want to accept it. And so then she started punishing me, she would be like, I need somebody to come over. Can I come over? I give her the money. She wouldn't come over. I get mad, cuss her out. She wouldn't respond, whatever. But she don't want to be there. So you don't want to be there. And the booty was fat too. I'm not even gonna lie. That's one of the reasons why I was trying to get back in that thing, because she was thick. I looked like a fool. To this day, I still am the dumbest guy ever for that. When a woman wants to be there, she gonna put in effort, she gonna put in time, she gonna be listening. Boom! That's the girl you want to be with. We look at things too much like booty and how thick how beautiful she is. You end up like academics. Do she listen? Is she adding value? Okay, because God made woman for a helpmate, right? He didn't say a big booty mate. He didn't say a cheek clapping mate. The Lord said a helpmate. And while other those things are good to have, the woman that's interested in you is gonna perform. Let me tell you something, right? I had a person that I really wanted to. You guys know I have this show called the Pan-African Dating Show. And largely it has become somewhat of a success because of the people that want to be there. So we had an opening. We had a particular opening. And it was one young lady that, had been following us. She's just a great talented lady. So we had an opening for something that we need to do. Some of my friends are like, nah, you should get a chick that's a model to do that. You should get a chick who is, more famous. And I said, listen, that young lady wants to be in the business. She wants to be in the content creating business. That woman loves what we do. All our auditions, she brings people. We never ask her. She comes to our events. She comes to everything. She comments every time. She wants to be in the business. I'm giving her the opportunity. These other folks you talking about, a model, a celebrity, they don't love us. She the one that loves us. And my Uncle Mike used to always say, very simply, love who loves you. Love who love you. They don't love you. They don't want to give you your time and energy. Simply put, they ain't got no time. They can't. A person can't listen. They can't get rid of them. Hey man, this is the world is beautiful. The world is beautiful if you're getting parity. Then we get mad when we want parity from people who don't ever want to give it to us. When we deal with idiots that don't want to give us no parity, we get mad as people. We get upset and we expect that somebody is going to actually, eventually we gonna win them over. Win them over for what? Win them over for what? They don't want to do it. They don't want to be there. We don't have time to be dealing with these people who don't want to be there. Get them out fast. It's 2024. Black men in general, you ain't got time. It's more women in the world that want to do what you ask them to do and want to be with you, want to give you some, want to be treated nice as women, want to be taken care of, and you got to be nice to them too, right? So they want that. Then the others that don't want, get rid of them. Get rid of them. About time GPT was right. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Shady Jackson. Back at it again with an episode of The Celebrity Junk. Richie, before I do, heard the bell. We're out.